Okay. Apparently now I'm officially live. So.
Hang on.
I'm hanging on.
I gotta refresh the page.
I'm hanging for a moment.
Lies! You're not live.
I'm live.
No, you're not, because I follow you.
Give it a second. I'm live.
More lies!
I can't see my own stream.
It says the only people on mine that are live are Chrism and Scott.
Scott Jendis.
Yes.
Yay.
Hey.
Hey. Well, apparently I'm alive. See? You have to give it a second. Okay.
So I realized that I made a horrible mistake by chugging milk, and I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, God.
So if there is a moment in time when everything is quiet, it's probably because of that.
Alright.
Your warning.
Okay, let's get this started. I'm on starting up the game. Okay, last time I remembered.
I think we were about at the first gym.
No, I think we got to the first city. That's what we did. And I wanted to grind, but you said, no grinding.
I said I'm fine with it as long as you don't go overboard.
I'm going to grind them all to 20. I remember there was one route I forgot to go to where I can catch Pokemons.
I think you said that one route you didn't catch anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm
because I have an extra Pokemon because I did catch it.
And then one of mine died.
I have a Weedle. Look at that Weedle.
I have a Weedle. Come on. Oh, yeah, I better go to the Pokemon Center.
Weedle and a Zubat and a Cyndaquil and a Pidgey and whatever that is. Because I wanted to grind a little bit myself until I got everybody at least to level 6, I think.
Yeah.
So, but I'm okay with just continuing on if you want.
I mean, I'm gonna grind too. I mean, that's half the plan. I need to go back, capture that Pokemon, and then at least grind.
If you're gonna go ahead and do that, then I will grind.
Go ahead and grind. I just need to go to the Pokemon Center because I forgot. My guys are not in good health. Come on.
Gimme.
I'm trying to remember what the configuration for the buttons were. Hold on. Control configuration. Up, down, left, right. And okay. A is X. That's all I needed to know.
Get him, Pinch. Poke him in the butt.
Guess I love the rest of my Pokemons. Pokemons.
Pokemons.
Oh yeah, by the way, because I am posting this on YouTube, I better explain this. I am doing a Nuzlocke with my buddy here, Lefty. Say hi, Lefty.
Yo.
And this will be, I think, the second episode, if I remember correctly, because...
we haven't really done much.
No, we haven't. I think the last time we played was a long time ago.
It was a couple months ago, I think.
Jesus, was it really that long?
I think so.
We just haven't.
It's been a month.
Yeah, we just haven't had time to play. That's what it's been. We try, but we can't.
Oh my god, my regret is coming so much faster than I thought.
And those of you who don't know what a Nuzlocke is, well, you should know what it is because you're here, but if you don't, basically...
You don't exactly have it labeled.
Well,
at least on your stream, you don't have it labeled.
I just put Pokemons. I didn't want to work. I didn't want to work and put two more words into the stream. I was just like, Pokemons. Basically, a Nuzlocke is it's a way to play the game. Basically, there are a couple rules you can do. The first rule is if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead. So that means you can't use it ever again. Once it's gone, it's gone. You can only... Yes! A Geodude! I've never seen these. Alright, you know what?
I think I went there? I'll check.
Pokemons.
Ridiculous.
Oh, that's why I have a Zubat. I named him Edward.
Dude, I named mine Yoo-Hoo. Does anybody want a Yoo-Hoo?
Yoo-Hoo. So basically, Nuzlocke rule is capture Pokemon. It's basically how do I explain this? It's basically Nuzlocke. Yeah, look it up on Google. No, basically Pokemon faints. It's dead.
You can only capture the first thing in a route. If you already have a duplicate, you get 3 tries. After that, sucks for you. When it dies, release it or put it in the PC. Done.
And the third rule, if you want to nickname it, it's not a rule, but you know, it's nice. Makes you it makes you more attached to your Pokemon. So yeah, Pokebell.
Heal my Pokemon before they die. Thank you, Nurse Joy.
You're coming with me, Geodude. I now has a Geodude. Uses its arms to steadily climb steep mountain pass. It swings its fist around and fingered.
I'd like to see if I had any from Route 46. 31. Dark Cave. 30. New Bark. 29. I don't! I didn't get anything there either.
I'm gonna call her Grace, or Her Majesty, or Debbie.
Call it Debbie. Please call it Debbie.
I'm calling it Debbie.
Yeah, I gotta go where you are, which I have no idea where that is.
It's just north of like the first area, like right out of New Barktown. There's just a small area, and it's right there. Debbie.
I've caught something there before, but I guess not.
Let's go, Debbie. Onward for adventure. Oh yeah, I used to have a Bellsprout, but then it died.
I remember that.
Shut up.
It died in like 2 battles.
I'm like, no! Bellsprout. Oh, that's right. You caught a Sentra, didn't you?
I did. Ah, that was so close. Ah, no!
What happened?
Run away!
Did you do something silly?
No, a Pidgey got a crit. It almost killed my bug.
Oh god.
Kill it! Kill it!
Kill it with fire!
Kill it by scratching its eyes out.
The Sentra. I'm gonna use Foresight. Okay, I'm gonna use Foresight again.
I now know that you are a weirdo.
As if I couldn't tell before. Jesus! Stupid Sentra, it crit me. Die, Sentra. Kimi grew to level 5! Yay! It is extremely windy where I live right now.
It's alright here, I guess.
Like, all I hear is wind. It's scaring me a little bit. I think it's used to these controllers. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm just using my computer.
That's why I'm using the computer too. But like, it's weird for me because the way it's configured, it's strange. And I can configure it differently, but I don't want to work.
Okay, so
Eh.
On Route 29, I just go up, right?
Yep. Just go up.
I want that. I want that. Gimme. Whoop. Green apricorn. Boink.
Oh, that's right. It's been days since we played.
Told you.
No, like I mean, for like apricorns to grow back and stuff like that.
Okay, let's see what we get.
You get a sandwich.
I actually had a sandwich already today.
Oh, nice.
I don't think I have one of these. I will catch the rat-a-tat-tat.
Rat-a-tat-tat-tat.
Don't kill it. Okay, he didn't kill it. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and throw a Pokeball at it.
I had burritos today. It was delicious.
I think I'll be having fried chicken and a baked potato later.
Nice. You know how to make a baked potato, like, really awesome?
Yes.
You wash the baked potato, and then you cover your hands with, like, or take a brush and brush your potato with, like, canola oil, and then rub in the canola oil for, like, a good 10 minutes into your potato. Like, just rub it.
I'm not gonna make love to my potato. Son of a bitch!
And then put some salt on it, and then bake it, and then it
You
tastes
saw
delicious.
that with
No, this is actually how we make it at where I work. Am I right? At the restaurant, we cover it with canola oil, rub it in, and then put salt on it. We don't take our time doing it because if we took 10 minutes on each potato rubbing it in, oh god, it would take forever.
Try this one more time. I only have one more Pokeball. Stupid thing. Come to me.
Pokeballs, gotta catch 'em all.
Finally. You fucking bastard.
Well, well, I'm gonna be putting the adult tag on this.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Go, Debbie.
I'm gonna name you Bastard.
I think we said after each gym we're gonna do a mock Pokemon battle with on
Wanted to on Showdown.
on Showdown.
It let me name it Bastard. Oh wait, I should probably heal it. Whoops.
Oh, that's
Look,
right.
I'm
It's
on
5 where you live, so you see hoots. Still daytime where I'm at. Hoots.
No, yeah, our time difference. Oh god! Oh god! Ah, ah, what the hell?
I just hear you panicking. I can't see
No,
what's going on.
look at it. I'm glitching out.
You're glitching out.
Yeah, I mean I am legit glitching out.
Oh.
There's a creepy thing following me with a skull.
Oh, Jesus.
I love it.
That is actually creepy.
I love it. Let me go back home.
Wait, are you streaming this?
No, I
Okay. I'm like, the hell am I supposed to see this?
Oh, wait. Mom, help me! I'm dying!
I was like, oh, you're streaming this? I'm like, oh, let me go watch it then.
Oh, I apparently just can't go inside now. So we have an issue.
What happened?
I can't see my screen anymore.
Oh boy. Can you restart your thingamma?
Like, I can just go back to the save, but
That's what I mean,
have
like,
to go back and catch my Pokemon again.
I'll let you capture your Rattata again, like, that's something
But
we...
if I don't like, my first thing that I catch is an Rattata.
No, like, I'll let you look for a Rattata and catch it. And go back to our little...
Oh god, that was creepy.
There was a skull following you?
It was a skull!
Jesus.
It
What?
was my fucking Weedle!
Your game is haunted.
Maybe it's just mad because I've been playing Platinum.
The game gets jealous.
Okay, that's better.
Let's see.
Come on, Pinch. Let's go find a...
Here, I'm gonna configure this controller so WASD is my moving.
I'm fine using the arrow keys.
WASD. Now that way I can use my mouse. That's what I want. Freaking Weedles.
I forgot that I named my Pidgey P. Diddy.
P. Diddy.
They're the best names ever.
Go Debbie.
Go P. Diddy.
P. Diddy. P. Dizzle.
P. Swizzle.
Oh man, I can't wait for Star Wars. I know I'm such a nerd, but I can't wait for it.
I'm waiting a week before I go see it. I don't feel like
I'm gonna go see it as soon as I can. Like the day I get like the night off or whatever, because it comes out on Friday, of course. But the moment I get the night off, I'm just gonna be like, Star Wars. By the way, a little side note: I hate Weedles. Like battling them. Like battling them is what I mean. They're okay to catch and everything, but I just hate the fact that they're just like poison sting, poison sting. I'm like, stop it.
Well, then kill it as fast as you can.
But Debbie's only level 3.
Debbie can do so many things.
Wait.
You just have to believe.
Ah, you're doing that thing. Come on. And control configuration. They're gonna be. Oh, I got it. You're gonna be that. There we go. There we go. Now it's like playing Nintendo DS. Oh, got a Skype message. Oh. Thanks, Lefty. Nice. I won't lie. It's nice. Very classy. Come on. There we go. Yep. The most epic battle I've ever seen. Tackle against tackle. Against tackle. Against tackle. Truly, this is a battle for the ages. I wonder what moves I'm going to use right now. Bum, bum, bum. Hmm. By the way, playing Nuzlocke makes you extremely paranoid. You think like your freaking Pokemon gonna die from a crit any second. Come and knock on my door. And nothing like people coming into my house. Get wrecked. Yay! Finally! Level 4!
I regret every decision I made. I will in a little bit. I forgot that I was lactose intolerant.
It's in the microwave.
Okay.
I'm H2O intolerant.
I am more than happy to drink water as long as that never happens again. Oh my god, that hurt. It hurt my feet. How is that a thing?
Nothing like talking about bowel movements.
Yeah, oh, come on, man. I've been talking about them since I was, like, born. That's just how my family rolls.
How they roll.
Oh, God, no. Bad. Bad.
It's like the handicap stool in the bathroom. The only reason you go in there.
I use those without getting yelled at.
I use those because I don't give a damn.
I used them even before I was technically considered handicapped, when there was like no room.
I just use it because I like the fact that it's like there's so much space. Like
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I have to find a Rattata. I'm not allowed to just pick the first thing that comes up.
Rattata.
If it's a higher level, what do I do?
I don't care. It's actually worse for you if it's a higher level.
But it's a Geodude!
Too bad.
Actually, it might be bad for me to fight this thing. I don't really have anything that can kill it. I want to run away. Bye, Geodude.
Didn't you pick Cyndaquil too?
I did. Man, we're gonna be screwed at the rock gym. Is there a rock gym?
I'm trying to think. I don't think there is. Wait, let me think. The first gym is flying, second is bug, third is normal, fourth is ghost, fifth is steel, sixth is fighting, seventh is ice, and eighth is dragon.
Why do I keep running into Geodudes?
No, the only time we have a rock gym is when you go play in Kanto and you fight against Brock.
Are we continuing it into Kanto or no?
Might as well. I mean, because the game will basically end when we're like at level 45. or 50. This is what I like about Heart Gold and SoulSilver. The game continues like after you beat the Elite Four. It's like, hey, now go kick the crap out of the other 8 gym leaders.
I can't find a Rattata.
I believe in you.
All I'm running into are Geodudes.
Geodude. Was it daytime when you found the Rattata?
No, it was sunset.
Okay. Is it still sunset?
Yes.
Okay, then. I was gonna say, maybe that's a reason.
Because all I'm doing is just running away at this point.
Run away!
I really need to watch that movie again. There we go. Yeah, this was not a girl.
Oh. So sad.
Oh, bastard.
I can't wait till this Weedle transforms into Kakuna and learns Harden. The best move in the world.
It's a pretty good move. At least for a while. Okay.
I find it really funny because every time I think of Harden, I think of the first episode of Pokemon, or one of the first episodes of Pokemon, where Ash and that bug catcher guy is like, they're battling. They both send out their Metapods, and they're both like yelling at each other, Harden! Harden! Super Harden! Mega Ultra Harden!
I caught it in one shot.
Yay!
I'm still gonna name it Bastard. I wonder if that'd be allowed in Showdown.
What?
Having a bad name for a nickname.
Who knows?
If not, I'm just gonna call it Tard.
Tard. Yeah, so mean to your Pokemon.
Okay, I had a Pokemon in... What one was it?
Emerald?
No, I never played Emerald.
Platinum?
It was the one that had Pachirisu in it. Was it this one?
No, Pachirisu not in this one.
What gen is Pachirisu?
I have no idea.
Whatever gen that was, I for some reason...
I think it might have been Black and White.
Maybe, I don't know. Black and White had Dende.
Dende?
The little hamster thing. I think it was this one, because I have Platinum as like a real thing. But there is this little Pachirisu that just didn't want to be caught. And when I finally caught it after like 10 attempts, I named it Rah! Because I wanted to express my emotions.
Okay, so this Geodude learned a move called Mud Sport.
Yeah.
And it's like, it weakens electric type moves. I'm like, well, here's the thing. Geodude is automatically not weak against them. Like, just electric type Pokemon.
Yeah, it's really dumb.
Like, what use is that move?
Okay, let's go train you up a little bit, you little bastard.
Tackle. Yay! I crit.
Its back sprite is so ugly. I'm usually not this mean to these things either. It's just really ugly.
Oh, so
I typically really like Rattatas.
Rattatas.
Ratatata.
Ratatatatata.
Thank you for identifying me. Now I'm gonna use Quick Attack and kick your ass.
It's the best move in the game. Foresight.
So, my teacher today, when I went to go and turn in my final, because I just needed to print it off and like another thing too, and just, that was it. I assumed, because he had told us this last week, that we were supposed to go into the same room, put it down, and we were actually going to have a critique like we usually do.
Yep.
So I go in there because the paper, we typically we typically met Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11:30. I was told by another teacher that because the art department has such weird times for meetings, You find the one that has the closest time. So, for my final, the schedule was Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11, meet on Thursday at 11. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll meet then, like I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
It was me and 2 other people. And
Lol.
I sat in there and I fixed everything, made it all nice and pretty, put my name on it, and I see a sign on the door, and it's like, just come and bring your assignments to me in this classroom, and then you can go. And I'm like, I fucking hate you. I hate you so much. I've been sitting here for 20 minutes twiddling my thumbs.
Bring it to another classroom.
So I went to another classroom, and then I gave it to him, and then he gave me a compliment, and I felt bad for calling him a jerk.
You're a jerk, sir. Won't lie.
Like, I looked at the door, and I'm like, oh, what a jerk. I stomped upstairs.
All angry.
And then he told me that it was a real pleasure working with you, and I'm like, oh, now I feel like an ass.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I should, all my grades should be in the next 5 days.
Nice.
And then I have to turn it in to get my grant, and then after that, I have to wait until January. So I have a shift on Christmas Eve, and that kind of sucks.
I always work Christmas Eve. Not a big deal for me.
I work 8 to 2.
8 till 2?
Yeah. I get to put up the Christmas tree tomorrow. I'm gonna make it America themed. America!
Okay, so I'm trying to get to the Pokemon Center before Pokemon faints from poison.
You think you can do it?
I can make it. I made it. I just find it really funny because I remember the Nuzlocke comic. It's just like, I'm gonna make it. You're gonna be alright, little buddy. See, we've made it. We've made it. Yay. And then, like, it's just him fantasizing while his Pokemon's being buried.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know, it's the worst feeling in the world. It's like you're out of antidotes and potions so you can't make it in time. You're like, no.
No, this is becoming more trouble than it's worth. I probably will never actually use this Rattata. That's the right way to pronounce it. Good job, me. I'm probably not going to train it.
Well, it depends. Remember, if you can't capture the Pokemon in the next area.
Yeah, I know.
Like I said, Geodude is one that I probably will use. I know I'm always going to use my Cyndaquil. I'm always going to keep my Pidgey. Because, duh, it's Pidgey.
I'll probably keep my Zubat for a little bit. It's just I need to level. I think it's a he. It might be a she. I need to level it up a little bit more.
Really depends on what. It really depends on what I get in the future. If I get a better Pokemon.
I know 2 that I'll keep in my party for sure, but the other 4 are just kind of meh. Eradicate would actually be pretty good. There's a prime candidate for cut.
Super fan.
Are we gonna have a rule where we can catch a Pokemon that is only used as an HM slave?
HM slaves. I feel bad for those Pokemon. If you want, but I think sooner or later we're gonna find out who it's gonna be.
I mean, that'll reduce this down to only 5, so that would make it harder.
The HM slave.
We should.
I like in the new generations you can delete the HM moves.
Yeah, we can. You have to find the move deleter.
Yeah. No, it's also I also find it really funny that after using a TM it doesn't go away. Remember that?
I'm really happy that they did that, though.
No, I'm not. I'm like, boo. Just making it easier. Boo.
No, the babies. The babus.
It's like, you had to find out which Pokemon was going to learn this move, because if not, it's like you made the most horrible decision. It was great.
I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Pokemon again. Hey, Mr. Pokemon.
Mr. Pokemon.
Always new discoveries to be made. Bye, Mr. Pokemon.
Mr. Pokemon.
Mr. Pokemon. I'm going to trust you to defeat this Weedle.
Yay, Debbie leveled up. I won't lie, there is one thing I do when I'm bored. I start reading Pokemon creepypastas.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Because they're awesome. I like reading scary stories. Especially the ones of people finding hacked games or something like that. The most famous
game cartridge.
Well, the one that made them famous is the Ben Drowned from Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. That's legendary now. Everyone's like, who's Ben? Ben Drowned.
Yeah, it's sad is that one of my best friends' name is Ben, and he absolutely loves the Legend of Zelda series.
Ben, don't go near any rivers, okay,
every
buddy?
So often, we have, there's a spot where our friends hang out, and it's by this, really big, I guess you could consider it a river, but it's more like a creek. But we hang out over there, and I'm like, Ben, don't drown. And he's like, shut up.
Ben, don't drown. You're horrible. That's funny as hell.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Or at least I'll try to be. Okay, so we have a race now with Tevin and
Hey, Ben, you gotta lay off the cough syrup. Seriously. I'm worried about you, man. Speaking of which, I can't wait for next year. Freaking Persona 5, freaking the new
sequel to Stick of Truth.
The new South Park game. What's it called? It's like the Fractured Butthole. That's what it's called, the Fractured Butthole.
You should play that again, and we should co-op on it, and not actually play it together, but we'll take turns and stuff, figure out who does what.
Yay.
Come up and help us.
Cool. I'll take money.
Huh?
I want money.
I'll totally take money.
I want money.
You don't want to help me there.
I want money.
Well, you ask, and I'm free now.
Help you a little bit.
It will, especially because I have to fork over $120 soon.
Have fork.
Oh no, I have to pay bills. I would check to see how much I have in my account. Currently, my phone is dead.
Okay, I was gonna make fun of you because of it, but then I looked at my phone. My phone's also dead. I'd be like, how dare you leave your phone uncharged? I look down and
Well, I didn't charge it the night before. And then I came over here. Oh god, you're about to die. Okay, one second. I have a potion.
One potion.
I'm probably gonna lose you. I'm sorry.
No antidotes? Why?
Oh, I used it already on him.
Goodbye, Rattata. We hardly knew ye.
Does that really count?
Dying by poison? Yeah.
Yeah, does that really count?
It does.
Alright. I'm fine with that. Yeah, you're gonna die.
Goodbye.
See you later, little buddy.
We hardly knew ye.
See ya. Oh my god, he survived.
He survived?
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that
Yes,
resilience.
He survived the poisoning. The poison faded away. How much do you have?
Wait, is that a thing?
Yeah, apparently. He had 1 HP and he survived. Good job, little dude.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Team. You get to stay on my team for a little longer.
I did not know that was a thing.
that is officially a thing.
Because
Sad.
I'm old school Pokemon.
Oh, he seems to be about to fall over.
I'm old school Pokemon. Like when your Pokemon is poisoned.
It counts.
And he survived. All right.
Hello, Bellsprout.
Uh-oh. My Weedle. It is evolving.
I should probably actually try to level this thing up. Go, Pinch! Oh, I'm actually seeing your evolution now.
Yay. Learned hard.
Congratulations.
I was trying actually to cancel it.
It just wiggled its butt. It also looks like a dick, just saying.
Yeah, look, Bellsprout.
Like the top of it looks like a dick. Sorry, I've been watching Game Grumps today. Someone made a compilation of like their best moments in 2015, and what I've seen so far, I have to agree, those were pretty good moments.
Vine Whip.
I think my favorite one though is the whole Mark Zuckerberg one.
Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
Nice.
Who invented Facebook? I don't like dying. All I can think about is the guy who played the guy who invented Facebook. Who invented Facebook? And then 2 hours later, in all caps, Mark Zuckerberg.
Or Jesse Eisenberg.
Let's go to the potion place and do some grinding after we're done. Oopsie, wrong button. Hello, welcome to the Pokemon Center. We heal all of your babies. Would you like me to heal your babies?
What? Excuse me? Would you like to eat this baby? We don't want it anymore.
But it might make a good coaster for my drink.
Your baby doesn't deserve to be... Yeah. Your baby doesn't deserve to be in our circus, but it would make a good coaster for my drink.
Okay, so there's it's been 3 years since the first Pokemon game.
No, it hasn't.
This old guy said.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, it has. This old guy right here. He said it was about 3 years ago.
Okay. Now I got you.
There's a 3-year gap between them.
Yeah. Okay. Now I gotcha. I thought you meant like there was a 3 year since like the actual Pokemon Red that came out. It's like what? No.
If I can, Can I just describe you in? Like, can I say that you're fabulous? Come on, I want to do that. Hang on.
You have to unlock him.
I don't want to be in group mode. I want to be in ABC mode.
Debbie's gonna be my secret weapon against the freaking bird guy.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Oh, you got
Alright, beauty.
Crap. Bellsprout.
Is that how you feel about me? I never thought of it that way. By the way, how do you like the way I am exciting and fun? Hang on.
Anger.
Depressed.
What are you doing?
Depressed and disappointed.
In
the Pokemon Center in Violet City, and he asked how I felt about him being all happy and excited. So I said he was depressed. That it was depressing and dreadful. I'm a horrible person.
It's like, hey, I'm pumped. Are you pumped?
It's like, how do you think about me? I mean, you're an alright beauty. Does that count? I mean, you got something going on with the face. Your Geodude just looks like a meatball following you around.
I should have named her Meatball, but it's a girl. It's a Debbie.
Okay, well, no, it's not that, because that's not, trying to think of the right word. It's not an arch, so it doesn't count.
It's not a what?
I watched a video yesterday about what the girl's Heim is like. I actually learned things about my body. I was so proud. I was like, good job, College Humor. You taught me something.
God.
It's actually really funny. But at the same time, it's like, hey, look, this thing can actually teach you something. Oh my god.
College Humor.
The Adam ruins everything. I think that's what the show is called. He was actually like explaining that mutts are actually better than purebreds, how the voting system in America works.
Filthy little mudbloods. Sorry, I've been reading the Harry Potter books all month.
Did you watch the Emma Blackery video where she replaced some of the words in the second book with the word butts?
What?
She made these little notes in like the actual book that she had of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah.
So when she read it out loud, she officially called it Harry Potter and the Chamber of Butts.
So every time she said secrets, it's butt?
No, it's like she would change specific words to the word butt just to see what would happen. And it's actually pretty funny.
Heh.
I'll have to send you the video later.
Read the inside of my butt.
Like, I know there was one part where I think he was in the closet part, and she was just like using the word butt like all over the place. So it sounded really bad. Like the butt was large and deep.
He grabbed his broomstick and went straight for the butt.
Yep.
That would be horrible. I'm sorry.
We're so mature.
Yes, we are. Nothing like, bless you. Nothing like laughing at 8-year-old humor.
You're allowed to do it. So exactly how far are we going on this? Like training wise?
I'm leveling up till I know they're not gonna die. You can go on to the first gym as a I'm gonna say probably not past level 10. I think.
That's usually where I go, but I have so many that it's kind of becoming an issue.
I don't know, I just keep finding Kakunas and it's helping me raise my level pretty quickly. I think the only Pokemon I need to raise to level 10 now, or past level 7, is my Zubat. And I think we still need to get to the Bellsprout Tower.
Yeah, that'll probably actually help.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might be.
I'll probably. Where am I on this? I have everybody at least at level 5. So I might get Bullseye to level 10 and then train the rest in the Bellsprout Tower.
Yeah.
So at least I'll have half of my team where I want them to be, and then the other half is just kind of falling behind.
Falling behind the times.
I'm still surprised that
Your Zubat or your Rattata
survived the poison.
He's
I
a lucky.
I was ready to just go ahead and throw him in the dumpster, but you know.
It's like a mouse that you fed rat poison. Here you go. Let's see if you survive.
Because when I caught him, I poisoned him too. I'm such a horrible person.
You're a monster. Rock.
I'm a monster.
I'm gonna polish your rock. That's what I just learned. I learned how to rock polish.
It's darker. It's like.
By the way, about that code DMing thing you wanted to do you want to like base it on an existing setting like the Forgotten Realms, or did you want to like make up your own? Because I can go for whatever.
We can use the world that I made for the the thingy that I wanted to make, but they can just use D&D characters. Because I know my friend was telling me that he wanted to try learning 5th edition, and I'm like, well then I know just the DM for you.
And like I said, I also got the new Sword Coast thing, so I built 3 new custom characters. One's a Master Thief, the second one's a Blade Singer, and the last one's a Battle Rager. Battle Ragers can only be dwarves, or dwarves can only be Battle Ragers. Elves can only be Blade Singers, and I think the last one was just anybody can be Master Thief. And they also unlocked the Swashbuckler, so it has like the legit thing now. It's all balanced out.
No, it would be my friend Troy, his girlfriend Leah, who said that she was actually interested in learning how to play D&D. So it would be her first campaign.
Oh god. Then I'll probably just stick.
She's actually pretty good about actually trying to learn stuff, though. She won't just like sit there and play dumb.
Okay. Now, if they're gonna
I don't know.
It's gonna be their first time. I recommend just playing in Forgotten.
Hers, not his.
Or her. If it's gonna be someone's first time, I recommend just going to a base setting that it's already made.
I mean, we can. I mean, the only thing that I would say that we'd be if we use mine, the only thing that we're doing really is just using the background. You can do the history if you want. I can just give you a base setting though.
Yeah, that's good.
But if you want to just pick a random place, then just pick a random place.
What I usually do when I'm building a world, I usually don't do what I did last time, where I built an extensive history of the entire Earth. I make the history up as I go along. Is usually what I do.
I mean, I have a base history, so if anything needs to be changed, then it can be changed.
Nah.
We already know what the elevations are. I already know a main plot that we can do, just to see if my idea of a story would actually work.
Well, it depends. You have to basically what doing it is, it's kind of find out what races are going to exist in your world, and finding out a history for each one, kind of, and what their what their niche in the world is. People always go, elves are the woodland people. You know, they're either extremely magical or extremely rangery. Humans and drow are mostly in the rogue areas. Dwarves and all the other humans are humans are basically the jack of all trades. They can do whatever. But most other races have their niches. Dragonborns are usually sorcerers or paladins. Dwarves are either paladins, barbarians, or fighters. Sometimes clerics. But
How about I just tell you what I have for it, and then you can tell me what race would fit best for the setting.
Okay. Like I say, you can have all the races in there, but you just have to have a general idea of what each race is kind of like, and the relationships to the other races.
Yeah.
Is everybody yay, world peace, or is everybody I hate your guts?
They're on the brink of civil war. Does that count?
Well, it depends. Human civil war? Elf civil war?
Humans are about to die out in this country, so no.
So is it civil war between certain races?
If anything, it would be a race that's very well equipped with magic.
So elves probably?
No, because I have the elves somewhere else.
Tieflings.
I'm changing them up to be something else.
Then tieflings.
It could be that tieflings are, but it would probably make more sense to make it just humans that just live in a very magic-based society.
True. But it also depends on what's the source of the magic power. Do they get it from learning, the mysteries of the weave? Or did they learn it from
it's a society that's kind of been stuck using magic for so long, and it wants to go into its industrial age so badly, but the ruling family of the country just will not let it happen. Like, she's just so stuck in her old ways. She wants to preserve the memory of her deceased husband, that she just wants to keep everything the way that it is, when it would be better for the country to actually grow and to listen to... They're originally mole people, but we can just turn them into the dwarves instead.
The mole people?
The dwarves
The mole
want to try
people.
to make things more industrial.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Dwarves are the more of the craftsmen and the people who would build things like machines of war. Like, there is an actual thing in D&D where dwarves, in order to protect their tunnels, would build this contraption that fits a tunnel to such perfection that's called the grinder. They basically put a bunch of dwarves behind it, and when an enemy starts like breaking in through the tunnels and running towards it, they'll start pushing the contraption down the tunnel and just keep running. And basically they'll turn whatever's in the tunnel into mulch. And then they have a systematic way of, like, every time they reach a side tunnel, they'll break off like a small squadron to go and hunt down that area, or hunt down for anything that survived.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how to explain it. Like, the first town that the people are in is called Kibba. It is a town that has been created through a truce between the dying off humans, which the humans in this area are typically knights and paladins and clerics. You know, like the honorable people. And also between...
So basically the humans are the last of a dying breed, and they're trying to, like...
It's like the last of the...
By the way, I'm going to Bellsprout Tower now.
Humans, while like the other humans are like the higher advanced humans that know magic naturally. If that makes sense.
So like
the people that are like stuck in this section, because it's like a very elongated island that's separated from the rest of the country. There's a very specific like thing, like there's a virus going around that's actually turning the last of the humans there into werewolves. But the humans that live there are also immune to the flower that provides the antidote, but not actually turning into one, if that makes sense.
So like all the other races can survive that, whatever is going on, but except for the humans?
Except for the humans. Humans are very vulnerable to
diseases,
into werewolves, while everybody else has some kind of natural immunity to it, but they're not exactly sure how.
Had to capture a Rattata. Darn it.
Yeah, that's Kiba in a nutshell. If you go up, you'd be traveling by boat, and you're gonna be heading into the more farmy areas with, you know, like villagers and typically mostly people of the newer generation, but it's kind of like a melding pot in this very specific town. Like, you'll pretty much just find anything that you want there. You'll find like barbarian people, you'll find werewolves, you'll find humans, you'll find elves. Very rarely will you find elves, but you will find them. You'll find dwarves, you'll find tieflings, you'll find whatever race you want to throw in there. It is the only area in the entire country that is okay with every race. If you head to...
So it's Silvery Moon in a nutshell.
If you head to the northwest, you'll be heading into vampire-y barbarian country, so whatever you want for that. Mainly for fishing and hunting. In the middle is the forest, but it has a river going through it that is made of salt water.
A river runs through it.
That's where the elves live, but typically most elves are considered refugees because the asshole humans of the higher caliber are are killing them off slowly. And
Oh, that's always nice.
there is a mountain that cuts off the forest, and so to the east and below, pretty much the whole under area of the country is dwarves. They have a working underground railroad system for trading, and it is very industrialized. And then there's a small
With carts
island
and
in the northeast for the capital, and it is purely only magic users, and that's it. If you do not have magic, you are not allowed in, unless you have very specific business to be done.
like if they're envoys from a different city trying to talk to
Like
the
if
leaders.
you're trading.
Oh.
Like unless you're trading, or actually no, unless you're trading, you are not allowed in. Or if you're of that specific race.
What race? Elves?
Human-y magic users. The main storyline is that on a different country named Talim, there is a woman who, she's like an insect woman, I guess is the word I'm looking for, who took over the country from the person that was originally supposed to be ruling over it. It has placed a religion that worships 7 women, and they are considered the bringers of light, although it's a complete crap.
You can just make it a pantheon.
Yeah, like we can make up the names and stuff. Even I haven't come up with that yet.
No, what I mean is you can just like grab a bunch of gods from that are basically women, like Illustrae or Avandra, Timora. You know, grab some of those and just go, these guys are the people of light, and then here is the axis of evil.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a very female-dominated area.
Dominated.
Ruled by a bug lady. She figured out that there are these very large gates or doors connected to the other country of Dyren, which is the one I explained earlier.
Yep.
And she has been sending out these little bugs that are slowly infecting people with a disease that is slowly killing the entire population. So, the goal of the campaign, hunt down the lady, defeat the swarms that are coming through, and or find a cure.
Find a cure.
I mean, it might be too complicated, but I like it.
You can always make it beforehand, like this is before the disease hit, and then as the campaign goes on, say it's like they're like saying they finished something for sort of some important person in the town, and you're like, hey, I just solved the problem here, I killed the bandits, great. And then say that a guy kind of bursts into the hallway like unannounced and just runs over to the dude and goes, my lord, urgent news from this place. It seems a plague has fallen over the city. They request aid.
Because it kind of starts down at Kiba.
Yeah.
Well, at least they think. The general population thinks that it generally started down at Kiba and is slowly going up. When it's everywhere. It's just like the news that people are slowly dying from a bug bite isn't exactly being spread around because it just caused like panic.
Now, like I said in the beginning, they would think it's just a plague, so they'll call for for clerics and paladins to go over and heal, but then eventually they'll start to quarantine. That's usually how things like that work.
That is totally fine.
Like I said, and then you can say that people are just ignoring it because there's nothing they can do. Like all the paladins they sent over there died off from the same disease.
Yeah, people are thinking that like magical protective bubbles will protect them and things won't come in because they think it's coming from the bottom and going to the top. But instead all they're doing is just enclosing themselves in giant bubbles of death. or something like that.
Yeah, like they tried to like, well, like I said, they probably think it's just a plague, so they're like, oh, we'll quarantine this area and keep ourselves.
Fire. That's all they have to do is just burn it with fire.
Yeah. But they don't know that.
So anyone that has fire magic would be very effective against the bugs.
No, but is the bug bite what kills them, or is it the infection?
It is the infection, not the bug bite.
Then how do they get rid of the infection? It's like kind of a thing, because if a party member gets bit by the bug, they'll start to slowly die.
They will. So they better find that cure quick.
Just make sure you have it an easy way to find the cure, because you're basically asking them to perform, what's it called? Like, huge medicinal knowledge. Like, maybe they give them, like, hints on how to find it if they roll a heal check or a medicine check.
If they go into a town that has bugs, all they have to do is get something that bugs do not like and put it on themselves. But, you know, don't slather yourself up in honey.
But I love honey.
I mean, it's like if a mosquito bit you, what would you do to protect yourself from mosquitoes?
Well, most people
like,
wouldn't.
If you have like really hard skin, like let's say you're a dragonborn, you're immune.
No, what I mean is like, I would as a DM recommending, I would stay away from instant killing your party member just because of like a bug bite. Like make it a very slow process.
It kills them within like the span of a couple months or something.
Yeah, like that. Like this disease was just like a random bug bite. They're like, oh, it's not, and then like they start showing symptoms eventually. Like make sure that like it doesn't kill them within a couple of days, because then they'll start like, okay, that was cheap.
A couple months.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, I should probably actually go buy potions. Hang on, I'm gonna be smart before I continue my journey. Where is it? Yeah, I haven't even stepped inside of the tower yet.
I need money, so I'm finding the trainers in here.
Ah, I wish I had a bell sprout. I could have traded this kid for an onyx.
Oh, that's right. Too bad.
The sadness. Hey dude, are you the berry guy? Shoddy berry, shoddy berry. I will give you, if you give me shards, I will give you berries. Okay, thanks for letting me know.
If you give me shards, I'll give you berries.
Yeah, I think they just said that, canon-wise, that dude is supposed to be from, Kalos.
Pokemon?
I wanna go to the Pokemon school.
Sage Chow.
Maybe I'll get free stuff. I think this is the only game that tells you you don't have to go to the Pokemon school if you don't want to.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I think you know everything. You're good. Bless you.
Where is the Pokemart?
I will say this, like, that is a really good way to get your players motivated to try to find a cure.
Because they're infected?
Yeah, and they start to realize they're going to die pretty soon.
I want it to be like every so often you go, I want you to roll an endurance check to see if they actually got bit.
Nah, not endurance. Actually, like, if you just make it that they got bit, and say that the process takes a couple months to kill, it gives them kind of the incentive of, or the anxiety of, you only got so much time to try to figure out how to defend yourself from this. So
I only have 8.
What?
I only have 8 money.
Well,
Where did all my money go? Oh, son of a bitch. This is gonna suck ass.
like I said, that's actually a really good way to kind of get your characters to like pull them by the nose and go, "Hey, if you don't do this, you're gonna die." They're like, "Oh, we better do this, or else I'm gonna die." No, no. It's Joey. How are you? Oh yeah, I saw a wild kakuna. I thought about going for it, but then I failed. Oh
I
well.
found this dude who does like a whole bunch of spinny moves. And he led me to the Pokemon school.
That guy, the dancer.
Yeah.
Love that guy. He's got moxie.
Maybe he'll give me free stuff.
Now he's just like, hey, check this out. This is a really cool
I mean, he
place.
spins, so it's okay. Okay, bye, spinny guy. I think you're my favorite NPC of like all time.
He's just so. Hey, that's the grandfather of that kid who likes to dance in Pokemon. I got
X and Y.
X and Y.
Shorty Betty, Shorty Betty. I'm kind of just exploring the town first before I go inside.
I'll go for it. I play this game way too much, so I know where everything is. It's just like,
I mean, I've never played this before, so.
Okay, so there is one Pokemon that I will say we can catch multiples of. Because it's kind of fun doing it. It's the unknown.
I'm not gonna catch any unknown unless I, like, legit have to.
You don't have to, but it's always fun, like, to get all the letters.
I mean, I'd say don't do that for this, but if you want to continue afterwards, like when we're going to Kanto, you can, but not during the initial. Like, you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha. Level 9.
They're training people.
I sway like leaves in the wind.
And it sways back and forth. This is extremely dangerous, but we don't care.
They worship Bellsprouts.
We both entered a battle at the same time, at least how it shows on my screen.
Nice.
That was kind of creepy. Yeah, trying to get bulls out of level 10, that's all I want.
Good job, Phil.
No.
Oh, crap. No! Oh, by the way, remember that drought that made us go into our civil war? Yeah, and when we decided to kill all those filthy albinos? Yeah, well, that was actually me. My bad. But how? How'd you cause the drought? I drank all the water. But how? How did you think I got so fat? I love Super Kami Guru.
He was pretty cool.
Best character in the DBZ approached.
No, I'd have to say Mr. Popo.
Popo's second. Well, Popo's a ranking of his own. Like when I say characters.
He's the moon.
Hi. Ah.
The pecking order.
Because you, the dirt, the worms inside of the dirt, Popo's stool, call me, then Popo. First rule about Popo's training.
Whenever we meet up for D&D and we have like these times where we're like trying to think of something and like we're talking to a very higher ranked person than us, that usually comes up.
Pecking order?
The pecking order. Alright, I've got 3 chances to find something that is not a ratatata.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
See what we can find. I'm hoping for a ghastly.
That's what I was hoping for too, but I got rat-a-tat-tat-tat.
Help me train.
I now have 2 loves in my life. Big city living and a voodoo woman named Phyllis.
Ooh, good job, Bullseye. You killed it in 1 hit.
Yay!
Now do it again now. You and me, baby, you and nothing but bananas.
So how's it going?
It's going. I'm fighting Priest Chow.
Chow.
Or Sage Chow.
Priest, Sage, they're all the same. I'm
Yeah.
fighting the Sage Neil. Neil versus Nail. I won't lie, every time I see the move Vine Whip, I think of the first Pokemon movie with Mewtwo, where he's like battling against the trainers for the first time, and he throws out his Venusaur, and it's like, Razor Leaf Venusaur? And he's just like really calmly and coolly just goes, Vine Whip, and just dismantles that poor Venusaur.
Yeah, I just think of Kurama with his Rose Whip.
No, Kuwabara. Sorry, I was thinking of Kuwabara.
You're a meshy!
You're a meshy!
I love Kuwabara. He's my fave. Out of everybody, he's my fave.
The guy with the sword. Ah, my name is Yurmeshi, and I just died. It's like, yeah, speaking of which, your death was completely...
I can see your rival. He looks like a star. Like his hair parts to make his back look like a star.
He is a superstar.
He is a star. Come on, Pinch, I believe in you. Poison that Bellsprout. You only need, like, to level up so you can turn into a freaking Kakuna. That's all you need.
Hoot Hoot. Switch Pokemon.
I really want a Hoot Hoot.
I wanted one too, but sadly it's not night yet. Jesus.
I think it will be night for me once it hits 7 or 8.
It's 6:30, I think.
Well,
Well,
it's 6:30.
oh, wait, never mind. It's, I'm polishing my rock.
Switch. I'll switch to Bastard.
Aw, you butthole. I hate hypnosis. How dare you use that move on me? Debbie.
Yeah, I love Hypnosis.
Wake up, Debbie. Debbie woke up. Alright. Dan, 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 dan. Again with the hypnosis? Stop it. Debbie, wake up.
Bastard learned Focus Energy. He's gonna focus his rage.
Which means he has a higher chance to crit.
Exactly. And for a little dude who survived poison, he's doing pretty good for himself. He's making an actual, like, contribute to the team. Yeah, I don't like big words, okay?
I call my Rattata and I called him Mick.
I'm still... Oh, wait, hang on. Pinch has to evolve first. He still looks like a dick. I think Pinch is a girl. You look at him. Look at his back. It looks like a star. Like a little purple star. Pinch evolved into Kakuna. It learned Harden.
Harden.
Just like a penis.
Give me the HM, old man.
Yeah, it's 775 10 10 10.
You showed us what you got, and it is indeed good. Take this technical machine. However, you should care more about your Pokemon. The way you treat your Pokemon can be too harsh. Remember, Pokemon are not tools of war. Dingus.
Take this technical.
I forgot I named him Dingus. Sup, Dingus?
Oh, okay. I think I named my dude Dangle.
Calls himself the Elder, but he was just no match for me. Sure enough, those who lectures on how you should be nice to Pokemon, they cannot defeat me. All I care about are strong Pokemon that win every time. So do I. The rest of them don't mean anything to me.
Alright, ran into another Rattata. Got 2 more shots.
Dingus used escape. Wait, I thought we were gonna battle. Oh.
Oh, I thought that you do too, but I guess not.
Nah, he doesn't want to fight me.
What a loser.
We're looking at escape rope. Hey, old man. Wait, what the?
Kick that old man's ass.
Apparently, talking to that old man summoned a Rattata.
Did it?
You'll see it in a second.
Oh, okay. I have two more tries to get either a Bellsprout or a Ghastly.
I believe in you.
Now I'm just like, I'm not running into anything. This is only the second encounter I've ever had in this tower. Good job, Pinch.
By the way, I heard, or I was reading a D&D book, like that actually is canon for the history of D&D.
Mm-hmm.
And it had this little excerpt of like 100 years in the future, of like the character being there 100 years in the future, doing something like taking things from the road, or getting rid of some highwaymen on the road, and him basically lecturing this like 20-year-old elf about all he's experienced. It's like, you were not there when the spell plague fell. You were not there when the goodly drow followed the Listrai. But where are they now? They're gone. Destroyed like the rest of the ruins of this world. I'm like, dude, you've seen some things. I'm like, you've seen things, man. Hey. Allow me to check the ties between you and your Pokemon. Okay, old man. Challenge accepted. He's elderly. I get it. Do you get it?
Oh yeah, besides my 2 friends that want to play, who else would you want to be in the campaign?
We can get Megs and Leon. Remember, Leon Leon hasn't played a campaign yet because we were waiting for you.
I know, I'm sorry.
Like, I could have just started another campaign, just like, hey, you know.
You could have, and then like every time I was trying to work on it, I was like, no, you need to do this, or no, you should probably do this.
Hoot hoot. Let's switch with Debbie and then switch back out to Phil.
Because I was thinking, I should probably actually like co-DM first before I actually DM, just so that way I know what I'm doing.
Jesus, a level 10 Hoot Hoot. I forgot this guy was hardcore.
You gonna kick his ass?
Yes, I am. Because I got Debbie. Go, Debbie. Oh, now hypnosis works. I see how it is.
We should probably finish Cinders today.
Yeah. Want to do it after we finish Bellsprout Tower? Want to just like stop right there and continue for the other thing?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That way we can get Megs and Leon
Yeah.
in. But I went ahead and messaged Troy and let him know that you were okay with making a campaign.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can make a campaign like that.
I mean, I already gave you a setting and a
Oh,
blog
like I
for
said,
the-
settings for me are basically like whatever comes out of the top of my head, and then I just fill it in as I go.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. It's freaking out again. Save it and run.
Is it doing that thing it did for me last time?
It like right now, I'm just a black box.
Yeah, it did that for me too. Just save it and restart it, and it'll work.
I want to see what happens if I go into a battle.
Oh god.
It's working. Hey, Troy.
Helen of Troy.
And Troy was telling me how much he regretted making his anti-paladin a dragonborn. He's like, it's helpful sometimes, but other times, no.
You know they're called blackguards, right?
Yeah. We just like calling it anti-paladin because it's more fun.
Well, they can also be paladins. They just worship a darker god.
Cinders went to level 11. Woo-hoo.
Level lemon. Debbie, wake up! Darn it!
Burn it! Burn the hoot hoot!
There we go. There you go, Debbie.
Burn it again. Good job, Cinders.
Debbie grew to level 10. Now I have a freaking high defense. Bellsprout. Switch Pokemon. Let's go.
I can't see the top screen, so I'm gonna save it.
Yeah, like save the game and then restart the program again.
You want me to just go ahead and just stop here because it's having so many issues?
Hey, go for it. I'm about to finish off this battle, so after this I'm gonna save.
Pause. Stop.
Get wrecked, sir. Get wrecked, Mr. Elderly. Oh, that's right. I'm saving my money. I'm sending it to Mom. It's a TM machine called Flash. TM70. When a Pokemon learns Flash, it can illuminate caves no matter how dark they may be. Try it on a Bellsprout, for example. What? Oh, I can't wait for the next Pokemon, or the next route. I hope I get a Whooper. Alright, guys. Well,
Because I'm having so many technical issues.
technical issues.
And because Cinders.
Yes, because Cinders. Alright. Oh, thanks for everyone for watching. You 4 people. I know one's me, and I know one's Lefty. But for the other 2 of you, I don't know how you found me, but goodbye.
You're always so nice.
I know, I am. Anyways, also for people on YouTube, thanks for watching. Once again, I don't know how you found this video, but hey, I hope you enjoyed. It's just us talking about nerd things.